Okay, hello everyone. Hopefully all is good. I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as possible because I just made this video recording just while I play, and it was 40 minutes long and I wasn't even done. I checked the time, I was like, holy shit, I've been talking for 40 minutes. So I'm gonna try and be quick. I'm gonna give myself this game and next game to talk through all of this. So this Laser League patch. I'm not going to talk about the charge times. I'm not going to talk about all the tiny little minute details. That's Jay Mauler's covered all of that. If you want to know all the timings and all the 5.1, 4.8, all of this, go check out him. I'm going to talk about just the general patches. What got buffed, what got nerfed, what got majorly buffed, and the problems with it and the good things about it, in my opinion. So I'm going to start with Smash. Because I am playing Smash. Smash Armor is the best class in the game. It always has been for 4 years since Laser League came out. Now, Smash Days got buffed. It charges slightly longer than Smash Armor. So you can't use it quite as much. But the duration that the person you hit is dazed for has gone up. And it was already a really horrible time. It was already a lot longer. Now it's even longer. I like this buff. I believe Smash Days is now as good as Smash Armor. My main problems with Smash Days were just that it was pointless picking it when you can pick Smash Armor and just spam it for everything. Spam it for movement, spam it into revive, spam it to pick up nodes, spam it to get out of danger. Now that Smash Days charges almost as quick, you can spam it as well. You can, use it to just move quicker, get out of trouble, get into new places. I believe now that Smash Days is as good as Smash Armor. My problem with this is that Smash Armor was already the best class in the game. Now Smash Days is as good as it. Smash has 2 modifiers that are literally a no-brainer to pick. There's not a better class out there in my opinion than Smash Armor or Smash Days. In terms of offense, certainly. Smash Combo, still unplayable. Still got a long charge time, no point picking it. Just pick Days or Armor. Every single time. Unless you're just playing to have a laugh. But if you're in a league game or a competitive game and you want to win, Smash Days, Smash Armor. Every single time. Have both of them on your team. I have no problem with that. I next want to talk about Shock. Shock Extend was the best Shock modifier by far. And pretty much every competitive team had a Shock Extend. Shock Extend has now been nerfed, which takes it, in my opinion, out of that super top tier, no-brainer, you have to have this on your team kind of category. I believe Shock Extend will probably still be the better modifier. Shock Nitro got a buff, while Shock Extend got a nerf. Shock Nitro is now probably very close to Shock Extend. I believe it charges roughly the same, and now that Shock Extend doesn't have the huge bonus of the ability duration, which is why it was good, because you could shock 3 people at a time, 2 people at a time, even one person that, was trapped in a corner. Now that that extend bonus is kind of gone, I believe Nitro has a purpose, whereas before, Nitro was completely and utterly useless. So I believe Shock now has 2 playable modifiers. However, unlike Smash, neither of these modifiers are top tier anymore. I believe Smash now has 2 top tier modifiers, and Shock now has none. I'll have to play them more before I really get my personal opinion, but I believe Nitro is now as viable as Extend. My only problem with this is that neither of them are top tier. But that's not a big problem, because Shock was a no-brainer on every team. It opens up a slot in every competitive team for a new class or a new modifier. Whereas before, every competitive team always had a Shock Extend. So I don't hate it too much. I just wish that it had stayed as good as Smash. I think Smash could have done with this nerf, like nerfing Armor instead of buffing Days. That would have been good. It would have made Shock and Smash still equal to each other if Armor had become worse. So it was equal with Days, but neither of them were this good. And Shock had... I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. Shock's now just a worse class than Smash, whereas before they were equal. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I believe Shock Nitro is probably viable for competitive play, somewhat, but I believe Extend will still be slightly better, and I believe both of them are no longer guaranteed picks in a competitive team. So that's Smash and that's Shock. Next I want to talk about Ghost. Ghost Agile was the only Ghost modifier that was any good. It got buffed. You now run even quicker, which was the whole point of it being good. So I really like this, because I liked the fact that it ran quicker than everyone. However, it didn't run quick enough. Like, it was just still Ghost. No one picked it. I really like that it got buffed while Shock got nerfed, because there is now a really good possibility that a Ghost Agile can be your class's defensive, reviving player. Your last man of defense, your security. Shock has always been that. Shock has always been the class that revives and maintains control and keeps everyone alive and is just your safety. Now, Ghost can take that role, because Ghost Agile got better. Before, Ghost was pointless. If you played Ghost, everyone would say, just play Shock. But now that Shock's gotten worse and Ghost has gotten better, I think there's a real possibility that Ghost Agile can have a slot in a competitive team, which I really like. I just like the fact that there's multiple classes that can be played, because before, Ghost was never a good pick, ever. There was maybe one map where someone might try it and it would just still be shit. It just wouldn't be worthwhile. So I really hope the Ghost is now viable, and I like the fact that it's just another class in Lazy League that can be played competitively, because Lazy League needs that. Lazy League could be so diverse, but right now it's not. So yeah, that is all I have to say on Ghost. Extend and Medic for Ghost are both still shit. Do not pick them. Agile is so much better. If you're a new player learning the game, fine. But if you want to win games and you have wrapped your head around this game by now, like, pick Agile. And I genuinely can say pick Agile. Not as a pick Agile instead of anything else on Ghost. I can say Agile as pick Agile because it might actually be useful, which I fucking love. That's sick. That's so good. Yeah. That's all I got to say on Ghost. Next up, I would like to talk about Snipe, because all I have... Oh no, next up I'd like to talk about Thief. Thief Surge is also the best class in the game, but for very different reasons to Smash Armor. Thief Surge got a tiny little buff, but I believe the ability duration lasts a little bit longer, so you can get more double steals. Maybe it charges slightly slower, I don't know, but it's still the best everything for defense. You always want a Thief Surge on your team. On 95% of the maps, you want a Thief Surge. In my opinion, 100% of the maps, but a lot of people would argue there's a couple of maps where you don't need that Thief Surge, which is fine by me. In my opinion, it was the best class alongside Smash Armor. You always wanted a Smash Armor, you always wanted a Thief Surge, and you always really wanted a Shock. Shock has now changed, but Thief Surge you still always want. Extend and Heist, I think Extend and Heist maybe got a buff. Just pick Surge. It's so much better. Like, dude, just pick Surge. Like, if you're playing Thief and you're like, oh, I want to be different today, don't. Not yet. It's not worth it. Maybe one day they'll make another Thief modifier that's worthwhile, or buff one of them properly, so there's actually two options. But right now, Thief Surge is by far the best. Do not pick the other ones. They are useless. Now we can talk about the two insta-kill classes, Snipe and Blade. I'm going to talk about Snipe first. Snipe has, in my opinion, always been the fourth best class. In my opinion, the best team you can make is a team with Thief Surge, Smash Armor, and Shock Extend. Snipe Guard is the only other class I would ever insert into my ideal team for a couple of maps. I'd say Snipe Guard is a good pick instead of Smash, or instead of your Shock. Snipe Nitro got a big buff, and Snipe Nitro has played a lot, and it's played a lot in casual games where people are trying to have fun, which a lot of people seem to not really be understanding. Snipe Nitro has never been a good class for competitive play. A lot of people think it's a good class because people like Pump and Buse and myself, who are all like, you know, people with like thousands of hours in game, we play it because it's fun, and we play in casual games where we're having a laugh. And because like we've been playing the game for so long and we are good players, Snipe Nitro looks like a sick class because we can just dominate people with it. But as soon as we come up against, 5 other players in a game, in a competitive game, that's a tournament, as soon as all these players that play in Snipe Nitro come up against other good players, almost all of them suddenly suck while they're playing Snipe Nitro, and they will switch off it. They'll pick Smash or they'll pick Snipe Guard. Pump or Ninja, who the PS4 players will know, is the only person that can ever really pull off Snipe Nitro in a league game. It just simply isn't viable. We won. I've now got one more game to talk about this. That's all I'm allowing myself. Hopefully I'll be done before the end of the next game. Sorry I'm rambling. Snipe Nitro got a big buff and now charges in 4 seconds. That is crazy. The reason that Smash Armor was so good is because it charged so quick. Now Snipe Nitro does the same. So Snipe Nitro is kind of up there as being like a no-brainer pick. It's not quite, in my opinion. I still personally, as a Snipe main, I still don't know what's better, Snipe Nitro or Snipe Guard. I really think it's up in the air right now, and I'm going to have to play Snipe Nitro a lot more in a competitive mindset before I'd feel comfortable picking it in a tournament game. In my opinion, Snipe is still worse than Smash. I think that's pretty obvious. I think a lot of top players will still agree with me, now that Smash has Smash Armor and Smash Stays as being 2 really viable picks. I think Snipe Nitro and Snipe Guard are now right underneath Smash as 2 very good second tier picks for your offensive class, for your team. Maybe in times, if this buff stays for Snipe Nitro, if it doesn't get slightly nerfed, there will be players that have mastered Snipe Nitro and can play it at just a stupid level. But in my opinion, Snipe is too inconsistent compared to Smash for it to be viable like that. The final class is Blade. Is there anything else I want to talk about Snipe? Don't pick Reflex. Pick Guard or Nitro. I won't have a problem with either of them. I think both of them are really good. I would advise people that want to play Snipe to play Guard because it is safer and it is easier to get your head around. Nitro is very good, but I believe Nitro is slightly harder to play. But that 4-second charge time is just so fun and is brilliant. So do what you want. Blade is the last class. Blade Hunter got a bit of a buff. I'm just gonna see if people are in a game. I don't know if they are. Okay, Blade Hunter got a slight buff. Actually, no. I'm gonna pause the video until I'm in a game so that there's background footage. Can I do that? Can I pause? No. Never mind. I'm gonna carry on recording. How do I pause? Controls. Start. Stop. Why would there not be a pause button? Alright. Sorry, everyone. I just wasted another minute of your time. Blade Hunter got a buff. Blade has always been unplayable. It is still unplayable. Blade needed a huge buff. Even bigger than of a buff than Snipe Nitro got. Blade didn't get it. Blade needs either Blade Hunter to have a 3-second charge time or a 3.5-second charge time before it would be any good. Or it needs Blade Range to drop right the way down to a 5-second charge time, 4.5-second charge time. Because Blade Range you can actually hit people with. Blade Hunter you can't hit anyone with, if you're against good players. So, like, even Blade Hunter at a 3-second charge time, I would still much prefer Smash. I think most people would agree with that. Blade needs range to drop down to a 4.5-second charge time, and then in my opinion, it would be playable. That would be good to see one day, but unfortunately with this buff, that didn't happen. I don't know if they even buffed range at all. I think they just buffed Hunter. That's my summary of all the changes I can think of, or all the notable changes anyway. I now believe that the competitive scene will be a lot more interesting. Like I said before, your ideal team was a Thief Surge, a Shock Extend, and a Smash Armor. That was your map control, your safety, and your offense. We can now have a few options. You're always going to want that Thief Surge, in my opinion. It's going to be in every team still. Your Thief Surge is always going to be there for your map control. Nothing else gives you map control anywhere near as close as Thief Surge. I don't know if Ross wants me to research. That security shock extend role. I now think there's a few things that can happen, and I think all of these are somewhat viable. First of all, I think shock extend can stay there, which is the most boring because that's how it's always been. But I still think shock extend will just about be useful enough to keep itself in that role. I believe shock nitro might make a few appearances in that safety kind of support role. Ghost agile, I believe, can make a real push if people start playing it and play it how it should be played. I believe Ghost Agile can get played, which would be awesome to see because nothing has ever challenged Shock for that support role. And then the other option I can see there is a Smash Daze, or I guess a Smash Armor, because a Smash Armor is a bit more safe. So a Smash Armor can get pushed from the offense role of a team into that mixed role of a team, that support role. And it's just overall a more aggressive team because having that Smash Armor is just now clearly better than Shock. So even though you want a support kind of role there, like just the Smash Armor is really good, and it might be better to have a much more offensive support kind of role. I can really see that happening. Those are the, I guess, 4 options I can see in that support role, that kind of up in the air role that it will now become rather than just the shock role alongside your thief. Your third class, your killer class, your thief, your offense, which has pretty much always been a Smash Armor or a Snipe Guard. Now, this is also a really fun option because you can have a Smash Armor there, you can have a Smash Daze there, which, you know, is already a great improvement because it always used to be a Smash Armor or a Snipe. You can now have those 2 smashes. You can have the 2 snipes. You can have Snipe Guard, you can have Snipe Nitro. I would never recommend having 2 snipes in your team. Snipe just isn't that good. But you can have either of those snipe modifiers. And I believe those are viable, especially on the right map. You can have... Well, that's about it. But you've got those 4 options. Which... I mean, these don't sound like crazy changes or like crazy versatile changes that like will make the game unpredictable. But as someone that's been playing for the last 4 years and has seen every single competitive game you load into, on the other team it's just Thief, Shock, Smash. Every single game. Occasionally a Snipe in that offensive spot. To now be able to load into a game and see a Ghost, a Smash Daze, a Snipe Nitro more often, like, and no Shock, that's crazy. Like, that's why I love this update, because it's made just modifiers that were completely useless actually competitively viable now, which I think is a really, really good thing, and I'm gonna love going forward, and I hope a lot of people enjoy that as well. There's still a lot to do, and hopefully CE Asia just keep making these changes. But there is a lot to do, and I hope that they listen to us as a community. I hope they listen to people like Jay Mauler, myself, and every other, you know, player that's spent a few thousand hours playing this game over the last few years and knows everything there is to know about it. Because, you know, collaboratively, I believe we could perfectly balance this game, and I just think CE Asia will slowly get there. It's a learning curve for a new development team that don't know this game very well. This patch kind of shows that, you know, they've changed some things or done some things a weird way that I think a lot of us wouldn't have done. But overall, the changes are in the right mindset and done for the right reasons. And I'm really excited to just see this new meta develop. I hope they don't change it too soon, because even though it's not perfect, like, just the fact that there's new stuff to learn, like the fact that I'm now gonna have to sit here and learn how to play Smash Daze because it might be better than Smash Armor is insane to me. I'm so excited to do it. So I hope it stays like this for a bit, and then I hope they just add more changes and make more classes better. I think that's all I got to say. Sorry, this video is almost 20 minutes long. I've literally half the time of the video. The first video I made was 45 minutes long, and it would have been close to an hour. So if you sat through all of this, thank you so much. I'm going to talk for a minute now just about other things on my channel. So if you're done with this video, you can leave. There's nothing else about class changes here. I want to make a video summarizing, just talking over my team's Laser League Launch Championship victory. We swept the entire tournament. We won every single game. We went like 1-0, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, what, you know, whatever it was. I can't remember. We didn't drop a single game. If you'd like a video kind of like this, where I talk over the actual gameplay, I might make a few useful points. If anybody is watching this video and would like to hear that, let me know. I don't know if I'll make it now because it's been a while and I've been on holiday, and it's just seems like an outdated idea now. Like, if I'd done it closer to the time, that would have been better. If you want to still hear that from me, if anyone wants to hear that, let me know if you'd like to hear just how we won, the decisions we made. You know, we do some interesting things that I think a lot of people wouldn't know about unless they were literally on our team. So if you'd want me to talk through that, let me know, please. I will make a video if just anyone really lets me know that it would actually be useful to them. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna finish bullying Ross with Smash Days. I feel bad for players that aren't Smash or Snipe mains, because Smash got better, Snipe got better, and you know, Thief and stuff didn't. So I do feel bad. Just saying Ross's name kind of reminded me of all the players that have not been sniping for the last 4 years and aren't happy about this update. But I do genuinely believe this update is pretty good. Let me know, like I said, about a tournament summary video, and anything else you'd like to hear from me. That's everything. I tried to keep it short. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you all. I love this community. Let's keep just playing the fucking game. Keep supporting CE Asia. Buy fucking platinum coins if you've got a spare couple of quid kicking about. If you're broke, don't do it. It's not worth it. But you know, just support CE Asia. Like they're doing, well, they're trying to do what we've always wanted as a community. So let's keep this movement going. The average player count is looking pretty healthy. And yeah, there's a bunch of new players who are playing all the time and have already become really good players. So keep spreading the game, keep doing everything. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, comment, tell me to make another video. Love you all. Goodbye. I don't know how to stop him. Oh, I fucked it. Oh shit. There we go. Bye 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 bye.